Hello and welcome to Geologic Disasters and the Environment, your online class for this semester. My name is Todd Luther. I'll be your instructor for this class. So this video is just to give you a quick overview of the class, what you'll need to do, and what's expected of you. So when you first come to the class, hopefully this is the page you'll be seeing right here. What I would like you to do first off is to actually watch this video, which hopefully you're doing right now. It'll kind of give you a rough overview and then go to the syllabus, which is off to the left here. There's a link right here. And read through the syllabus, make sure you understand everything. And the first assignment that I'd like you to do, that you can do now before the modules unlock, is to go and acknowledge that you've read and understand the syllabus. So the class will be set up in modules. So when we look through here for your links, the modules is the page that you'll start at mostly. And so when you jump to that, you'll see that there are modules that cover different topics, and those topics will be released weekly. So you can see there's a plate tectonics module, there's a volcano, another volcano, earthquakes. And so weekly, I'll unlock each of these. So the first module will be this introduction module. So it'll be available on the 13th, the first day of classes. And so that'll be Monday. And then you will have the entire week, and everything in the module will need to be completed by Sunday at midnight. And then after that, the next module on Monday would be released, and you'd have a week to complete all those assignments. So the course is set up so that it is consistent, hopefully, and organized so that you'll know what to expect weekly. So all of the modules should be set up just like this first one is here. You will have a lecture portion, we're calling it, or giving you a bunch of information in different formats. And so the first one that says lecture quiz, so there will be a PowerPoint or some reading or some way to give you content about the topic that we're talking about that week. There'll be a specific article that I'd like you to read and a specific video that I'd like you to watch. With each of these, there will be a quiz associated with those. And so you'll want to look through the content, go when you feel that you understand the content and are finished reading the quiz or the video, and take the quiz associated with that. All the quiz are timed. Lecture ones, I think, have a little longer time period because a little more information. And questions will range, from 5 to 10 in that kind of area. And there'll be a variety of quiz questions, multiple choice, fill in the blank, short answer kind of stuff. So that's the first component of the module. The second is the lab component that we're going to do. Here the format's a little different. You will actually have a lab to do. Now the labs are set up, even though Canvas calls everything a quiz, the lab here is set up so that I'll kind of show you what you see here. So it'll tell you about what to expect for the lab. And then when you jump into the lab, it'll have a bunch of questions here that it'll ask you to do. So the first one, we want to introduce you to a software called Google Earth. And so, also kind of get some information about how you feel about math and things like that, a few calculations, just to kind of give you an overview of what you might do throughout the lab period or the class period, I guess. And so what you'll do for the lab is you'll go through, you'll follow the instructions. In this case, you'll download Google Earth, you'll have a file that you'll import into that, and you'll answer some questions about that file. So you can see here, you're going to, in some cases, put in some information. Other cases, you're going to choose an answer. You're going to work your way through the lab. When you've completed the lab, what I want you to do is submit it. And so you'll get a score immediately back. So everything in the lab itself will be auto-graded. Once you get that score, you are allowed to go back and correct any incorrect answers. And in theory, you can do that as many times as you would like to improve your grade, and in theory to understand where you have made some mistakes and say, oh yeah, I should have picked this one. Okay, I get it now. In the process of doing this, so there's no time limit here. You have as long as you would like to keep repeating. If you really get stuck on something, or even before, if you're taking, answering a question, you don't understand it, this is where you can jump over here to your inbox and you can send me an email. Say, hey, question 4, I have no idea what you're asking. Can you give me a little help? I'll respond to that, of course, and then hopefully that'll help you get through that. So you work through the labs here. If you struggle with any of the concepts or any of the ideas or questions, you want to contact me. There, like I said, no time limit on this. And of course, this goes back to the you should start these things a little early in the week and not wait till the last minute. It's Sunday night at 10 o'clock, and I might not respond to you because I'll probably be asleep. So that's how the lab portion is going to work. And then when you're done with the lab, there will be a lab quiz. And so let me not go there. Let me jump back up here. And so the lab quiz is basically to see if you did understand everything you did in the lab and you didn't just randomly guess a bunch of stuff. And so there will be 5 to 10 questions related to the lab content that's going to test your knowledge. That will be timed like the others. And so you will, in theory, have to have understood what you did in the lab itself so that you can do well on the quiz for the lab. In theory, the rest of the modules will be set up in a similar fashion. You'll have a lecture portion with the 3 quizzes, and you'll have a lab portion. Sometimes some explanations will follow or precede the labs. Then you'll do the lab untimed, take as many times as you like. Then you will take the lab quiz, which will be timed, and test your knowledge about what you learned in the lab. And that will just repeat every week. And if there's ever a change or something different, I'll definitely let you know about that. And so you could see in the syllabus, once we jump over here, which hopefully you'll do, this is how your grade will be broken down, right? So the lecture quizzes encompass a lot more material, they're weighted a little heavier, and then the video and article quizzes, and the labs can take some work here. So, they are given that kind of 20% value there. So let's see, what else we got going on? If I have announcements, I'll send them to you here. The best way to get in touch with me is through Canvas, so you can jump to the inbox and email me questions or comments or things that you're concerned about, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But hopefully it's laid out pretty logically and also consistently, so you know what to expect week to week. So if you have any other questions, of course, after you've watched this video or after you've read the syllabus, feel free to contact me, ask me anything, and hopefully we can get you straightened out. Otherwise, good luck this semester and don't hesitate to contact me if you have any issues.